Let's see if this works. Killing me. I do not know what the deal is. It's really being a challenge today. What the heck? Hey, what's up, dude? Thanks. I don't know what in the deal is, man. I tried to freaking update this. Thanks, Williams. Like, you're helping me because I was really fixing to lose it. YouTube has got me in this deal where they're trying to push the vertical lives and they want me to do more of them. And all of a sudden I start having issues with them. And I wasn't before. I thought I was joining up with their deal to learn something. And instead they've become more of a cluster. So, anyways, right on. We got 3 of y'all in here. Let me know if you can hear me. And appreciate it very much. I don't know. How do I do that? Shucks. All right. It's a little earlier, and I'm just trying something new. This was kind of... YouTube's deal was like telling me to try some earlier lives and see. Y'all can let me know whether that's your thing or whether you prefer them later or what. And I don't mind just chatting. If you put stuff in the comments, dude, I'll talk. Because I'm really just trying to get some experience on this and trying to figure out how to get this live deal to work. And it's way easier with my life if I can get this live thing down. It's a lot easier with the stuff that I got going on. So, I have not, obviously, as you all can see, I have not had time to put together videos or anything lately, and I'm trying to fix that, I swear, but I feel like I've been telling you all that for like 3 months now, and it's aggravating. I just got this deck system and was working on putting it together, and I open up I've got it put together, but I open up the boxes that they send, and they're all freaking cracked in the bottom. And I'm like, I mean, that's a chunk of money. So I'm waiting to see if Decked is gonna, they've been really good with their warranty in the past. I've broke some of their stuff before due to my error. But these are brand new boxes and they've already got cracks in the bottom of them. So I sent them, and hopefully they're gonna honor that and send me back some stuff. Elevator has guide rail. Hey, man. I think you're new here. I haven't seen you before. I'm out of southeastern Oklahoma. Hey, Scott's. Scott's life. Elevator. I am out of southeastern Oklahoma, close to the Arkansas border. But I don't know. Where are you out of? I'm always kind of curious how far out this is getting. Scott, I know I've seen you on here before, but I cannot see. Hey, what's going on from California out there on the West Coast? Neat. Thanks for tuning in, man. Nice to see you, Jim. Appreciate it. Aruba. Neat. I've not ever been to Aruba. Oh, Scott. All right, right on. Sorry. I wasn't, like, I saw your, let me think here. I saw your profile picture and I just couldn't figure out. I didn't know that was you. Right on. Cool. I think things are moving along with your place. So that's cool. Elevators has guide rail. Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma. What's up, Sophia? Where are you out of, Sophia? Scott's, it's been a lot of movement on land lately. So, kind of neat. Thanks, Daryl. Appreciate it. Yeah, super grateful for this place. Total Tech 8246. Howdy. Texas, Sophia. Right on. You don't have to get too particular if you don't want to. Just kind of curious where at. Eastern Texas? In the hill country or what? What's going on, Raven? Thanks for joining, dude. Yeah, Scott, it is good. I can't say it's a weather thing because it's hotter than Hades right now, man. It is really warm. I finally dried off a little bit because I quit doing so much. But we got like we got a freak storm last night and got 2.69 inches according to the weather station here at the place, and filled up every rain tank and all. I cannot think of the last time I had full tanks. Every tank is full, and here it is the end of July going into August. This is typically our dry time. And don't get me wrong, it was dry or getting dry, but made my he made my drawer system for the back of that. So I've been dealing with the drawers here for a minute. And yeah, so look into just, if nothing else, just make one out of wood. And for the slides, we didn't use ball bearing or like drawer slides or any of that. We used, he used a plastic, like a, shucks, what was that? There was like a plastic that he used on the bottom of the drawer, and it made it where it would glide really easily. So you might check that out. Daryl Matthews, then do you have any boots at all with laces? I got out of wearing lace-up boots when I left the heavy equipment world. If I absolutely have to right now, man, I don't even know what I wear because I don't have any. I bought a pair of Red Wings a while back and my feet changed or something and they turned absolutely miserable to wear. Interested in trying out some. I've been looking at Origins just because they're all American made. And I've really been buying a lot of, let me send this text real quick. Sorry, you probably got a close up of my face there. So I've been looking at Origin. I've heard good things about Grunt, or Brunt, whatever they are. I have not looked at either of them, or tried them on rather. But my next pair, I will probably try to get a pair of Origins unless I find something else that I like better. I've been really pleased with their other clothing that I've bought. Yeah, Scott's, that is a lot of rain, and it was coming in so heavy. I went back to the main tank, and like the breather hole in the top of that 2,500 gallon tank, it was shooting up out of that 3 or 4 inches. I mean, just like a water fountain. It was wild. It was wild. It was a lot of rain really quick, but no damage or anything like that, so we'll take it. Asnuku, I can't say that name, man. I'm doing great. I'm sorry. I'm butchering your name. You have to spell that one out for me. Be emailing soon on my future. Oh, yeah. All right. I've seen your email. Cause you were on a live here a little while back, last week maybe, looking for a future homestead. Right on. Shoot me a homestead. Shoot me an email what you're looking for. I had one person that was looking for, like, they wanted a spring and everything, and that's, I'm not saying it's impossible to find in Oklahoma, but it is definitely difficult. Raven, I don't know, man. I'm connected to Starlink, so if the stream disconnected, I'm sorry. I don't know what the deal is. It is killing me today. It says it's connected to the homestead. I don't know. I guess let me know. All right. It says I'm back. Composite toe? Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I've got a pair of slip-on boots right now that are composite toe, but I don't, I'm very thankful to be at a point in my life where I don't have to wear a steel toe boot right now, so I'm gonna roll with it. I've been wearing these little Chinese, like barefoot shoes, and if somebody in the US made a pair that was comparable to these, I would buy them. This is like my 6th pair of these Chinese shoes. and I love them. I get just as long out of these as I do my Red Wings and stuff that I've had, so, which is about 6 months. Yeah, Williams. The wood would be the way to go, I think. And they sell quality, like cabinet making wood from Home Depot's got it. You might check that out. I can't remember the name of that plastic. You're gonna have to look at that. Order new Red Wings. Dude, I don't understand how everybody's like, man, my Red Wings or shoes in general have lasted me for 4 years or whatever. When I was doing heavy equipment, 6 months was like max. I got one pair of boots to last 9 months, and they were a slip-on pair. And, well, that doesn't work. It didn't support my ankles very well. So I got out of that and got into doing the lace-up boots. But man, like 6 months is pushing it on a pair of boots. The soles are all cracked at that point. I've tried to get them resoled, but the soles end up coming back like 3 inches freaking thick, and I'm not a fan of that. So, Ty's Family Vlogs, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. I'm kind of happy that comps are going up. The new appraisal is going to make the homestead happen, Lord willing. Yeah, hopefully so, dude. Hopefully so. I'm going to step off camera and grab this box real quick that I'm working on. Yeah, Raven, when are you thinking about redoing that? Kind of curious. Ty's Family Vlogs, I'm all up for a collab, man. Reach out. I'll send my email's in my description, but I'll drop it in the comment section real quick if my phone will let me. I'm still kind of new to this deal, man. Let's see here. Let's see. Come on. You gonna let me enter the chat? Oh, good golly. This is pretty bad when I don't know how to comment on my own deal, right? What the heck? You're gonna have to bear with me. Somebody else put my email in there. It's mountainwizard21@gmail. Ties. Shoot me an email and I'll check out your channel and see if it's something we can collab on or what. I'm all for that, helping each other. Mine definitely let me back up here. Mine definitely shows the years. The work doesn't do business with Red Wing anymore. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think it was Ariat that I got a pair of. We used to get like the boot truck that would come in, and they were decent. The file is still active. They made me reapply on 601. Been radio silent since. No denial. Just need the appraiser and troublemaker to realize. Yeah, Raven, I mean, we'll work with that appraiser if we have to, but good golly, if we could get one that was productive to work with, that would be sweet. So, Ty's Family Vlogs, that email again is mountainwizard21@gmail.com. And just send me an email if you want to collab on something. I'm all for that. All for that. Hey, Scott, if you're still on here, yeah, Scott's live. When, do you still own your place? I don't know how else to word that. Have you sold it yet? I just don't know why it's been so quiet other than the comps from both the tax assessor and the market have gone way up. Yeah, I don't know. I see them wanting to do another appraisal, which will help you, but they'll probably want to charge you for another appraisal because I don't remember how long that appraisal is good for. I want to say 6 months, but I've been wrong a bunch of times. All right, Ty's family, I'll check for it. I probably won't get time to tonight, but if my assistant catches it, she'll send it over to me. But I'm all game for that. Happy about the 2-bed up the road going on the market, though, for what it did. Which one was that? I'll have to look. Or send me a link, Raven. It closes the 14th of August. Good for you, dude. Right on. Sweet. I'll be, my place will be closing right about that time as well, if not sooner. Okay, curious about your average cost on 1,000-gallon septic on your builds up there. So if you get, I don't want to misspeak here, Jim Listerman. Look, the last like commercial septic system I had put in cost me, it was a 1,500-gallon tank. That's the minimum they'll do here, even if it's a 1-bath, 1-bedroom house. 1,500-gallon tank, best I recall. This has been a year and a half ago, and it was $7,500. I don't know that you could get it done for less than 10 grand now. And that is, that's going to be your perk test and all. Maybe that's cheap to some folks and expensive to others, but whatever. So Jim, probably about 10 grand for a 1,500-gallon, which is the smallest unit that they will officially put in. If you're going to do an off-grid septic, things change. Yeah, leave it like that. Things change. You can get by with a little bit. You can get by with a little bit less. I'm trying to set up a cooking box for my truck, and so that's what I'm doing. If you all are like curious when I'm not on camera here. Wait, sometimes. Oh, are you kidding me? I knew that was going to be off. Sometimes we will go down to the creek and stuff with the kids, and like in the evenings, and I wanted a way to be able to keep like a small gas grill. I've been taking the charcoal grill with me, but I found this little charbroil gas grill. It's got a regulator that pops in here on the side. The problem is though, this handle is too tall for my toolbox, and so now the measurements on Amazon were not correct. So now I have to find another way to be able to pack this up to get it to fit in my truck, which was totally not the plan, in case you cared. You should care, because you're here. Yeah, that's a little irritating. This whole, oh man, grr. So now I can't get it to fit in the deck drawer, which was the whole purpose behind getting this grill. So, sweet. Shucks. That's irritating. Okay, what do you got here? Let me scroll up and catch up. Sorry, guys. The giant place with the solar and the shop with that walkable loft. Oh, yeah. That's Scott's place. Yeah, that's Scott's place. So, closer to what I was doing, of course. I was the odd one out for adding one more room. Yeah. Yeah, but we could call your room like an office. I don't know what the cutoff there. If you don't put a closet in it, I think they'll classify it as an office. Also depends on what kind of ground that septic is going in. Yeah, it can. But the aerobic system ends up being cheaper in some aspects because you don't have to do, like you're not doing as much trenching and stuff, your lateral lines. So, I don't know. But then you've got the cost of the pump. So it comes out almost the same. Off-grid septic is what my interest is in. If you're gonna like DIY it, you can get by a lot cheaper. The problem is like the tanks have gone up. The tanks doubled. You know, like I bought one, I don't want to misspeak, but whatever the price was, they doubled, okay? So if they were $750, the last time I bought one, it was $1,500. The plastic has just gone outrageous. And a lot of that, I think, has to do with the petroleum. But hey, BR, thanks, La Costa. Thanks, dude, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Mud clay, yeah. Yeah, it could, but you guys, the aerobic system is how they overcome that. Aerobic is what they put here at my house, and it comes out almost the same. I mean, you're going to buy a pump, but you don't have near as much trenching, so 6 in one, half dozen the other. As far as I know, I've been wrong a bunch of times, but so I should design a stove. Yeah, Williams, yeah, all about that. Hey, I'm a keep it real. No, I'm not an Aussie, although I do admire many of their videos. They're the only people who seem to use their trucks like I do, and so I love that about them. And the way they use their equipment, it really tickles me. I love it. So no, I'm not an Aussie, but they're about the only people I feel like I can relate with on how they use equipment. Yeah, Williams, if you want to design that, I'd be a buyer. Just try to keep it under like $400, unlike some of the others. I heard that Dometic made a drop-in that would work with the deck system, but I don't know. It didn't, I couldn't find the exact one or something. I mean, there's literally it's going to be an office. The bureaucracy from the banks is enough to make my head spin. Yeah, dude, tie yourself on. Dude, concrete as it is plastic. Yeah, Raven, man, I have not priced a concrete tank in a long time. And the last one I bought was a, like a damaged one. It had a crack in it, so they sold it to me for like 400 bucks. Installed. They brought it out for 400 bucks. So I don't know what a new is going for right now. A series of cooking equipment that connects to a deck system would be cool. Yeah, exactly, Williams. And I've looked, and I didn't look like super hard, but I did not run across anybody's video or system that had like tricked out a decked box just for that. But if you run across that, send it my way. This seems like there's a lot more folks on here doing this earlier in the day, so this might be how we do things from now on. Because it's 6:30, and I mean, we don't have John down in Florida on here, but it seems like everybody else made it. Stove tops. Yeah, they call them like drop-in units, like for RVs. Oh, I cannot express my aggravation for this burner, this stove not fitting in here. Shucks. That is aggravating. I gotta grab a screwdriver. I'll be right back. Y'all should still be able to hear me, but I let the sheep out today, and naturally they've decided, like, I love them, but they decide to go eat in like the two places I would really prefer them not go. And so they have caused a little bit of mayhem today that has not been appreciated. I am seriously considering these electric collars just to be able to, golly, they got into the stinking flower bush and everything. Anyways, got in here and flipped over the feeder for the quail, ate the feed. I'm like, good grief, guys, you got 15 acres. Okay, I say that as someone who has vehicles that deck doesn't make anything for it. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Time to modify it or force it to work. Yeah, I'm gonna take off the handle for starters. That's not a fix-all, but what I'm thinking is I have two options. If I can either, generally I have a screwdriver on the truck, so my options are screw the handle back on when I want to use it, or leave the handle off and just use a pair of tongs or something to be able to flip it off. Same, they make absolutely nothing for my model Jeep. They did just turn out a deal that they were going to start making a deck drawer for the 4Runner. So, I guess if they do that, surely to goodness. Yeah, it just doesn't have side handles. You're not wrong. I could drill in and put side handles. You know what I might do? I might take this handle. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but I might relocate it here to the front, and at least then if I grab it like a man, I could open it and kind of keep it straight. I might do that. And so I'll still have these two little holes in the top, but, that's a good idea. Thanks, dude. I knew we'd keep you around for something. Weld, yeah, but the problem, see, yeah, you're not wrong, Scott. The problem is this stinking stuff, it's like, this is a $30 or $40 grill. Like, and it's already way taller than it needs to be. Like, how much work and effort do I have to put into this stuff? That's what frustrates me, I guess. It's not the only thing in life that frustrates me, but it is one of them. Is like, can we just have things be easy and stop making it to be that we have to modify everything? Yeah, so this is the new box. It's cracked here in 2 places, here in 3, down here in 2, and here in 2 that spider web out and get bigger. So hopefully Deck will send me a new one. Or something. I say or something, I really just want a new one. There's not really anything else that I want. They do make good stuff. I'm sure this was just a, I don't know, a fluke thing, right? Because they generally turn out good products. I really can't complain. I've bought a lot of them. I just get aggravated sometimes. But they're not the only things that aggravate me, so there is that. I think I'm just going to put the regulator in there. I'm going to show you all what I got going here in just a minute, because I think it's neat. Like, I just want, I forgot to grab paper plates to put in here, but I'm going to show you. It probably got dropped, or, yeah, there was damage on the crate, or somebody sat on it. So this is what I got going here. This is like a, it's all like cooking utensils, so tongs, spatula, all that stuff. And then paper towel and that Dawn Power Blast, or Power Wash, whatever. It's just like a half-empty bottle, just to be able to rinse off this silverware as I put it back. And then lighter for lighting the grill. I got 2 canisters, the regulator, and then the handle that I had to take off for the time being. So that's my little cook box, if you were able to see that. And so yeah, trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna set it all up, and then slide the grill in there. That's the plan. Anyways, at the moment. So does the earlier time work for you all? I mean, evidently you all are on here, but I am kind of curious on some feedback there. If that's not ideal, then holler. But if you prefer the earlier time, sweet. I can't promise that I'll get to do it different, but right now, while I'm in this process of trying to get video stuff worked out, well, something probably got a giant game of Tetris. Yeah, just got off work. Just give me a time and I'll try to make it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try this earlier time, but I'm also gonna throw in some random stuff too and just see what clicks. John, I hope everything's good with John, because typically he's on sometime. And so hopefully everything's all right down there. John, if you're watching this later, we missed you. Waiting for my dinner to heat up at the Paycheck Plantation. Oh, yeah, because you're working nights. Right on. Haley Sam? Hala is Sam? Hey, what's going on? I don't know. 1786. Well, that's one thing packed in there. Whoa. Yeah, trying to organize is a chore, to say the least. To say the least. Kind of aggravating. I don't know exactly. I don't have a hard deal there. I'm making another trip this fall, and I'm kind of just trying to line some stuff up. Trying to see how things go. So, still kind of up in the air. Got some projects in other states that maybe I'll take a look at and request to do other work. So, still trying to toy around with that and see if it's something I want to do or not. Can't decide. A lot of people asking, which is super cool, but doing work in a whole nother state is a major commitment. And I don't know whether that's one I want to sign up for or not. Yeah, I talked to somebody on here. I talked to somebody on here out of Rhode Island who was wanting me to build up in Maine, so I don't know. I might take a look at that project. But that wouldn't be this road trip deal. That'd be probably my fall road trip. My favorite monster drink? That's, and I like the white monsters, but then I also like these, the Rehab, where they're the tea and lemonade one. I try not to drink a ton of them, but the freaking my allergies, I guess, today have been kicking my butt. I feel like crap, and I slept good last night and still woke up feeling like crap. So definitely felt like I need a little bit of a pick me up, but yeah, that's a white one. The yellow Rehab cans are pretty tasty as well. Well, if you do come through this way, my girlfriend has a Lamanca type senior goat up for adoption. I do not want a goat, dude. And I am not making a road trip all the way back home with a goat. No, I'm out on the goats, dude. After getting the sheep, I love the sheep. I'm rolling with them for now. I guess anything can change, right? But my plan for now is to keep the sheep and not get back into the goat business. That was, I don't know. It wasn't bad, but they're just, they're definitely a different animal, for sure. For sure. Now, it's going to cool off here in like a month or so, so I'm excited to be able to get back to work here soon. Be completely honest. I mean, not that I've not been working, but... Does that go for me too? Would you travel to build me something if the price was right? Yeah, Scott, I've got enough experience with you. I probably would, or I dang sure I would do everything I could to make that work. I'll tell you, like I told the other guy, like I don't have the manpower to be on site. And I don't have the manpower or the bandwidth or at this point in my life to be on site for an entire build and to do the whole thing myself, but I would, I was talking with him about, these freaking things are eating my lilac bush. I was talking to him about, golly, sorry, they've got me distracted. Basically, he would just have to cover my transportation back and forth. Guys, get out of the flower bed. Come on, man. Like, why? Go, go. Like, I got all these pretty flowers, and they got to eat them out of everything. You see them? Like them? I planted all them. I'll have you know. I'm not the greatest gardener in the world, but I do like my flowers. So Scott, sorry if I kind of got off topic. Come on, sheep. Hey. Hey, sheep. Come on. I'm gonna put these guys in another paddock. Hey, sheep. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'd entertain it. We could at least have a discussion about it. You know how to reach me. There's a reason the Satan has a goat head. Yeah. Yeah. maybe so. There might be something to that. Hey, sheep, come on. I got to get some feed for them. Maine's cool. That was originally my place to head, but too contentious with gun laws. But hey, if you need labor help, if you did do a project out this way, let me know. I just want to learn more. Yeah, right on. I have not, I don't know. Like I'm kind of ignorant on it. Some of you all know how I feel about gun laws and some of you don't. But anyways, let's not get my channel kicked off. I haven't noticed anything too terrible with Maine in that regards. They seem pretty laid back, but I've been wrong a bunch of times. I didn't spend a whole lot of time looking. And yeah, so they do have some other laws though that are a little, I don't know, not my favorite. Hey guys, come on. So yeah, but Maine is super cool, especially far north. They creep me out, yeah. Yeah, right on, Scott. So just let me know. Anything you got going in the future in Arkansas? Jim Listerman, I'm like so close to Arkansas. You know, I was in Arkansas today. I don't have any builds going on over there. I did get asked, and I will be blunt with you guys too. What I am not aware of is whether, look, the sheep are all following me. Is whether or not I have to get like a contractor license in another state, because that is not a thing in Oklahoma. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put these guys. The whole contractor thing is not, or contractor license is not really a thing in Oklahoma. So, come on guys. I don't know whether, this is going to be a chore, isn't it? I don't know whether I would need to get a contractor's license in another state. And that could be one of my biggest holdups right there. If that legality issue is that, that could knock me out right off the bat. I got to open up this wire gap. So, bear with me. You all get to come along and do chores. I'm gonna set the phone down. So the contractor license, I don't know. Shucks. Whether that's a thing. I got to thinking about that later. We're so relaxed here in Oklahoma that I kind of fail to forget or to look into those things. Hey sheep, come on. Hey sheep, come on. Hey. So, all right, sheep removed. At least now they're in oh, golly. They're in a paddock now where I don't have to worry about them for a minute. I'm gonna move them again tomorrow, I think. They're only gonna be here for a night. I use them old trampoline springs to hook that wire. Works out pretty well. And there's the sheep on their new spot. Or new to them. They need to eat out the grass there. I should have put them in there for a week. It is thick. All right, stop. I love the vibe you're giving. The sheep are so cute. Haha, right on. Dude, the sheep are freaking awesome. So if you only get to view them through my channel, sweet. But if you have the opportunity to get sheep, sheep are awesome. My favorite homestead animal. I was talking to a buddy about that just yesterday. They are our favorite. All right, what else do we got? Let me catch up. All right, right on, Scott. Looking forward to it. As always, I've enjoyed our conversations. Haley? Is it Haley or am I, what do you want me to call you here? 1786, how about that? Do I have a favorite sheep? These Katahdin Dorper crosses are nice. I like them because I don't have to shear them or anything like that. They are a hair sheep, not a wool sheep. And I don't need extra things to do, and it's hot enough down here in Oklahoma. So, since I'm not looking for additional projects, we're gonna walk down the pond and go feed the fish because my son's not here to do it tonight. Mosquitoes are eating me up. So Katahdin and Dorper, they're a hair sheep. And like, I'm no sheepologist, so I can't answer a whole bunch of questions. But what I will tell you is that they are my favorite so far. So, able versus allowed. Yeah, Williams, we're like-minded. We've, you know, we have enough conversation to have a pretty good idea. The thing is not getting hemmed up and costing a bunch of money. It's so freaking, I understand laws, like period, I do understand, but some of them, us folks have allowed, I say us because I'm guilty of it too, have allowed far too much of it to, have allowed them to get away with far too much. Okay. It would potentially be more beneficial to network with other builders. Yeah, so the one guy I was talking to, he said there's an Amish community near. And so I was like, man, that would work out great if I could get the Amish to build the cabin. And basically, the only thing I need to do is show people how to make it off grid. And there's a few systems that are way easier to install versus. Okay. Sorry. I walked too far away from the Wi-Fi. I'm going to feed the fish, though. And so we just got, it leaked. So everything got wet. I got a big bundle of food there. I'll take you down there here in a second. Little. Throw them chunks of food in there. We had probably a dozen catfish up here eating yesterday. And my 5-year-old, he loves it. So it's a good excuse to come down here to the pond. I'm gonna flip that thing over. Hopefully it won't get any more water in it. And we'll wait and see. I don't know if you can see them or not, but the catfish are already starting to come up and grab food. That's what the water is moving out there. You're not gonna be able to see them more than likely because our pond is murky because it just rained yesterday. But we've been trying to come down here and just get them used to it. And I want to restock this pond again. But I wanted to get the fish used to coming one spot and eating. And my 5-year-old loves watching them. Like I said, there was like a dozen of them down here last night. You could see the whiskers on them and all, so he was digging it. I need to get an aerator. This pond, even though we just got rain yesterday, pond's gotten, it's not stagnant, but it's just not as good as it could be. But yeah, the fish are feeding. They're tickled. Okay. You could just consult. Yeah, that's the plan, essentially, is to consult on the deal. And I don't know if I do it. It would mean a lot of travel, which I do love, but I gotta weigh it all out. And maybe that's one of the next directions for all of this. They're really cute on the dinner plate. Yeah, they are. Just say your sheep name 3 times faster. Wow, that's a tongue twister. I'm legit gonna buy a group of sheep. Hey, dude, 1786, it's a flock, not a group. Come on. Sorry, dude. Yeah, I got too far away from Starlink. What is the area you're called? I genuinely want to go. I love nature. This is southeastern Oklahoma, USA. I don't know where exactly you're from. Yeah, Raven, I built this pond back when I had all the equipment. So I'm not super good with the sizing and all, but it's about a 1/4 acre, I think, something like that. I got a little overflow here, right here, and it goes on down. And it is probably 9 to 10 feet deep. I know it was deeper than my dozer. Got all the minnows up here. It was deeper than the dozer, and I had a D5G LGP. That is a pond digging sucker. But it's only about a 20,000 pound dozer, so it's a little small. If you're gonna just do ponds for a living. But it's small enough that you can move it with like a 1-ton truck and a gooseneck. So that's why we had it. Yeah, 1786. So I'm in Oklahoma, southeastern Oklahoma, close to Arkansas. And basically, if you just look up where it's really hot right now, that's where I'm at. So the fish are down there, they're feeding. Used to feed catfish with my granddad at his pond. The pond would start boiling with fish. Ha, yeah. Hold on. Hold on. My wife pulled up and she didn't see where I was at. She's calling me. Okay, so, yeah, the fish are cool. Dig the fish. Which my son, my 5-year-old, which he was like a toddler at the time, he helped me stock that, so he remembers cutting open the bags and dumping the fish in and all. So he gets a kick out of feeding them now that they're grown, more or less. The catfish aren't super big, but I think we're about to wrap it up, guys. It's about 7, and I think I'm gonna eat dinner with my wife, kind of hang out this evening, catch up on some more stuff. I still got some organizing to do, and kind of go from there. It is super warm for being 7 o'clock. So, all right, guys, I think I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. If you got a question, mountainwizard21@gmail. You can shoot me an email and we'll chat there. Just let her know that you were reaching out from the live stream or something. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya. Oh, the ticks haven't been bad, Scott. Sorry, I just saw that. Not lately. I think now that it's drying out some, they're not so bad. So, all right. See you in the afternoon, raccoon. See ya.